Hello, I'm Vanessa Grant. I'd like to help you meet the needs of every learner in your class. We are going to talk about differentiated instruction. Be sure to print out your handout. Differentiated instruction is addressing the diversity of learners' needs, interests, abilities, and experiences when planning and delivering instruction. You can differentiate instruction in a number of ways. Begin by thinking about your learners' profiles. Then think about, what will I teach to whom? How will I teach it to them? How will I know they know it? What will I do next? What will I teach to whom? The concept, skill, or strategy you will teach matches a learning standard and your learner's needs. Let's say you are teaching learners how to write a business letter about a product or service with which they are dissatisfied. Writing a letter matches a learning standard, and it's a real-life skill. How will I teach it to them? When you teach, engage your learners in 4 different kinds of work. The first is focused work. Focused work is presented to the whole group. It instructs. It teaches a new concept, skill, or strategy. For example, you might teach the entire group about the format of a business letter.
Today we're going to write a letter, a business letter. A business letter is a formal document, and therefore we're going to use formal language. We start off with a salutation. That's the introduction. You might use "Dear Sir," or "To whom it may concern." If you know the recipient of the letter, you can write "Dear Mr. Jones," etc. This is the beginning of a business letter.
Guided work is done with small groups of learners and is targeted at the specific needs of learners. As learners begin to work independently on their business letters, you work with one group that needs intensive language comprehension instruction.
Let's practice the past and present tense of a verb that you might use in your business letter. Today, I receive.
Today I received.
Yesterday, I received.
Yesterday I received.
Today, I dislike.
Today I dislike.
Yesterday, I disliked.
Yesterday I disliked.
Today, I break.
Today I break.
Yesterday, I broke.
Yesterday I broke.
This is entirely different than the previous examples. It's an example of irregular tense.
Another small group may need intensive decoding and spelling instruction.
Okay, so all the words that we have spelled have a suffix ed at the end, and the ed is pronounced d. Can we all say d?
D.
Okay, now let's read the spelled words.
Smelled,
Pinned,
pinned,
planned,
planned,
robbed,
robbed,
grabbed,
Grabbed.
smiled.
smiled,
Now, can you say them all together?
smelled, pinned, planned, robbed, grabbed, smiled.
That's terrific. Thank you.
Collaborative work is done in pairs or triads and provides practice on needed skills. You are available to answer questions and support the learner's work.
Remember, you want to find the main idea first.
I think the main idea is about the different kinds of clouds.
I agree. Let me write that down.
I guess we need to think of the different kinds of clouds. What was that? Nimbus.
There were cumulus clouds in the sky today. I'll write that.
Now that you've sorted your cards, are there any patterns?
Yes, all of these here end with the letter E.
And all of these over here end with the letter W. Wait, O-W.
We have 4 words that end with OW and 4 words that end with letter E.
Great.
Independent work demonstrates learners' understanding. Learners work independently on writing their letters as you work with small groups of learners. How will you know they know it? Look at the goal of the focused work and your learner's needs. When you've considered these things, you can create something that is called a rubric. There is an example in your handout. So, you might pay particular attention to the format of learners' letters. Is there a salutation, all the parts of the body, and a closing? A score of 3 means all parts are included. A score of 2 means one part is missing. And a score of 1 means 2 parts are missing. What will I do next? Differentiated instruction is a continuous cycle. You plan, teach, observe, evaluate performance, and plan again to meet the needs of each learner. Although the learners in your classroom are diverse, never underestimate the potential for growth. For differentiated instruction that will benefit everyone, follow these principles. 1. Plan for differentiation. 2. Organize for differentiation. And finally, structure activities for differentiation. Most importantly, encourage and respect learners for their unique contribution to the class.